So we did PowerPoint. I actually started backward this time. So now we're going into Microsoft Word. Tell me when you can see the screen, please. You should see a blank Word document.
Yes, miss.
You sing.
Yes,
Yes, miss.
ma'am.
Okay, good. Now, there are similar features that is in PowerPoint that is in Microsoft Word. All right. So, a matter of fact, anybody on the platform have a laptop? Anybody have a laptop? Anybody?
Yes, miss.
Brittany, okay, great. Tell you what, can you open, do you have Microsoft Word on your on your platform?
Yes, miss,
On
but I
your,
want
Yes,
the
miss.
old time one.
which order, which version you have?
I think a 2018. I'm not really
That
sure.
is fine. That is fine. Open a blank word for me, and then you are going to share your screen. Open it, and you are going to share. Open a blank word, and then you share your screen and share the Microsoft Word platform for me. While she's doing that, what are some things we can do in Microsoft Word? While she's
So can
trying to find.
type.
Well, miss, we can type documents, we can cut and paste,
All right.
we can make a brochure in Microsoft Office.
Ah, all right.
We can do almost any little thing in Microsoft. We can even make a poster in
All
Microsoft
right. Good. You can
Office.
make post stuff. Excellent. Anybody else? Thank you. That's who Brittany just speaking.
No,
Yes,
Chantel
ma'am.
Oh,
Myers.
Chantel Myers. Okay, sorry. Okay, very good, Chantel. Thank you. Anybody else?
Miss, I don't to understand it, you know. I wonder if you could make a team on it, like a work team,
You don't want to understand what? I don't understand what you're saying.
Microsoft thing you're talking about.
I'm asking you, what are some things we can do in Microsoft Word? That's the
Okay,
question I'm asking.
okay. We can type and we can
So you
build,
can make
build.
chart.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so what is it that you say you don't understand? So many to understand, Ramon. The question that you're asking me.
Yeah, the two me first me I know about that, miss. So more
No,
you can.
but it's the first time I'm teaching Microsoft Word today.
Okay.
So just take it easy. Click on blank document for me, darling. You hearing me, Brittany?
Excuse me, Miss
Oh,
Nile.
yes, now.
Miss, I'm trying to log in, but it not letting me in. I find I see you send a list in the group. The password change me underscore. But type
I
in my name.
I just told you you knew the password, Nile. You never listen.
No, I never hear.
We have to deal with that after.
All right.
What happened to Britannia a while ago? She got kicked off. All right. Anybody else have a laptop?
Miss,
Britannia,
I have a laptop.
you have Microsoft Word.
Yes, miss.
All right. Open it up and share your screen for me, please.
I I don't have it on my laptop. I have it on my phone. So I'll
Oh,
just
you're using your phone to. All right. All right, fine. No, 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 it's okay. Okay, stop sharing.
okay.
No, it's okay. No, no, no. I don't want it like that. It's okay. All right. Looks like somebody she got kicked off. So I'm going back to share my screen. Tell me when you're seeing it, please.
They're seeing it.
All right. So We said we can type letter, we can do brochures, we can do, what about letters, resumes, all of that? Projects, what you're doing all the time when I was doing projects, don't it?
Yes, miss.
Right, so those are a lot of things we can do. What we will learn now is how to edit your little documents, how to bold, how to change the color of your writing, how to change the style of the writing, little things like that. So a number of things we're going to be learning in Microsoft Word.
Pardon me, miss. So is in
Yeah?
Microsoft Word, they say we can do brochure and projects?
Yes.
All right.
You have other platforms. Brittany, I saw that you were kicked off, so I'm just going to continue the class, all right?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Okay. But please, other persons can make themselves available for the next class to share the screen. Okay, so we can do all of those things in Word. But one thing is, you have to learn the basic concepts first. All right, so what you're seeing on the file? I just click on file a while ago. Tell me what are the things that you're seeing to the left-hand side.
It's very blurry. You can't make
Info, new, open, save, save as, print, share. I'm gonna see the other word, but close.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. Can anybody tell me what they think the difference is? And I cannot see the raise of hands right now when I'm sharing the screen. So somebody have to just indicate. What the difference you think it is between the word save and save as? What do you think the difference is?
Means you're gonna save it, and save as mean you're gonna save it as a name. Or
All
save it
right.
as a document
That's
where
what you think? All right, fine. Anybody else?
miss like save. All right, go ahead.
One at a time, please. Go ahead.
When you save it, you just click save, it just automatically save. Versus when you put save as, you can change the name of the document and just save it as what you want it to be saved as.
All right. Okay. Anybody else?
Miss, when you save, you can save the document on the computer, and save as you can save it on the computer or no, on the desktop, or save it into a file, or save it using your name.
All right, partially. Anybody else? One more person. Anybody else?
Means like the servers can be sent to a thumb drive or something, so you know that they have your work to it.
Uh-huh. All right. So I'm hearing bits and pieces. Some giving me part of it, some giving me some of it, some not giving me everything. So here is my explanation now. So save as, there are three things you can do with save as. Save as, for one, you're saving it for the first time. Two, you're renaming the document. And three, you're saving it in a location. That is the three things with save as, right? First one again, you can name it for the first time. The second, you're renaming the document. And the third thing, you're saving it in a location where you want to save it. That is a save as. Now for the save is where now you're saving the changes. Now you have already saved the document. So let's say you save a document as computer, right? But you went into the document and you made some changes to the document. You do not click save as again. You just go to file and save. or you just click on the save icon because you're saving the changes that you have done to the document. Are you getting the difference?
No, Miss, could you go again, please?
For which part? Everything?
Yes.
All right, here again. The save as 1, you're saving it for the first time. 2, you're giving it a new, you're giving it a name. Sorry, you're saving it the first time with the name. 2, you're renaming your document. And 3, you're saving it in a location. In the location where you wish to save the document. That is the save as icon. For the save now, it's you're saving the changes you have made to a document. So if you're already in a document, right? You're already in it, and you go file and save, and you already need to make some changes. So you're doing your project, you made some changes, and you click save. So you don't need to go to save as again. All you click is save. Get it?
Yes.
Get the difference between the save and the save as now? Hello?
Miss?
Yes, Miss.
Are you seeing the print? So let's say you're printing something. Let's say you're printing something, printing a document. If I have a 5-page document, and I said I want 2 copies, how many pages are going to be printed? Anybody can tell me?
2 pages.
Here again, I have a 4-page document and I want 2 copies of it. How many pages are going to be printed?
8 pages.
Somebody said 8?
Yes, Miss. 8.
6. Come on. 6. Yes.
Hello?
Yes, Miss?
Okay. I was checking if everybody was hearing me.
Yes, we are hearing you, Miss.
But they're not responding.
Yes.
All right, so below here, you're seeing the word print. So if you're printing it, like if you go to file and print, then you click on print, then you print everything that you have sent. That's this icon here. Where it says printer will be the name of the printer. So if you don't have anything installed, you won't see the name of the printer installed. Hello?
Yes, Miss, we're hearing.
Okay, you won't see the name of the printer installed, right? So if you go to file and print and you don't have a printer, you won't see the name of the printer. You might see probably like Microsoft Print to P, one of these little OneNote or something. You might see something like this. But if you have a printer installed, you see the name of the printer. Below it, where it says settings, it says print all pages. So that means if you have a 5-page document, it print all 5. If you have a 10-page document, it print all 10. 20-page, everything. Now, if I say below that, I see the word section. Let me one second. Let me just type something. Now, below, if you notice now, okay, so at the beginning now, selection was pale. And it would have been pale because there was nothing written on the document and I didn't select anything. So where it says selection, whatever you select, that's what will print. So if you have a paragraph and you only select the paragraph, it would only print that, just the paragraph, if you have selected just the paragraph. So if you have a 10-page document and you only select one sentence out of the whole page, and you click on selection, then you will only print that. All right? So you print whatever you select. For current page, wherever your cursor is, that's where the document that will print. So if you're on page 5 and you go to current, that means only page 5 will be printed. All right, clear? Any questions?
Miss, can you kindly repeat what you said, Miss, about the printing?
What did you catch, please?
Basically, me just catch printing. That's it. Me not catch anything else.
What happened? Why didn't you catch everything else?
Something came up.
Oh, so every time something came up, so every time something came up, I forgot about the teach it all over again.
No, miss. No, miss. No, miss. It was just a short distraction. Sorry.
Yeah, but you can't always distract and then I forgot back over everything all the time, man. That's allowed. That's standard. If we continue like that, we're not going to finish anywhere. Not going to reach anywhere. I was saying, I can't, truthfully, forgot back to, I know much thing I said a while ago. I forgot to listen back to the part there.
No, miss, you go ahead, miss.
I'm continuing. We can always,
yes, miss, because me know how to print. Me know how to do the printing already. So you can go ahead.
All right. No, I move on and then if anything we can do a recap after that. All right. So for the next thing now, for print, so let's say you want each page to print 1 page each. I mean, on one side. Then you have this part say print on both sides. So that means if you have a 10-page document on a one, so that means you're printing on both sides. That means that both sides of the paper will be printed on. That's what print on both sides mean. And depends on your machine, they might tell it to staple or not to staple and so on. Now the portrait orientation is how your paper is set. Portrait is how it is now. When I click landscape, tell me what happens.
Miss is supposed to come sideways.
All right. So it is turned. So portrait, it's when it's normal, like how it is now. And when I change into landscape, it turn like it say it's it's turned diagonal. So so it moved from one way to the next way. So portrait is a normal, or it comes normally. And landscape now is when the paper is turned. So it all depends on what you're printing or what you're doing. You'll know if you're going to be using the portrait orientation or the landscape orientation. And then now below that is their size of your document. Now, there are three main types of paper that are used. Letter, which is the regular size, the letter size. A4 is also used, which is a little bit bigger than the letter. And legal. The legal is a longer one, right? So it is legal, letter, and A4. Those are the three main types of paper sizes that are used. So it depends on the paper. So you have to look at the paper. When you buy, if you buy a pack of paper, it probably would say A4 or it would say letter. And you have to make sure that your printer is set for that, because there are settings in your printer that is set for whether if it's letter, if it's legal, and so on. So you have to set that for your machine if you have a printer. Right? Any questions?
Okay, so it's legal for the page size, legal. That was my question. Legal letter on A4.
Miss,
Hello. Anybody can respond? Anybody hearing me?
We're hearing you now.
Yes, Miss, we're hearing you now.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Okay. Or I read have to get another headphone. All right. Let us try to use now. Anybody can tell me what upper sub mean? What is it? Where the file home insert? Anybody can tell me what is upper called?
Is it the toolbar and taskbar toolbar?
No. Anybody else? Remember the ribbon? Remember that? Gone again?
No, miss, you don't go, miss. We're here. What's
Okay,
it
it's
called,
your
miss?
ribbon. On your ribbon, then you have your different tools, the different tabs, you have the file, the home tab, the insert, and so on. So this is the ribbon, and on your ribbon, you have your different tabs. So under the home tab now, under the home tab, you have the copy and paste, the cut and paste, the style of your writing, the size of the writing, bold. So these are more of your formatting tools, allows you to format your document. I'm going to stop sharing for a sec. Brittany, can you try and share again, please? You hearing me, Brittany?
What I said, miss?
Can you try share again, please?
Okay, miss.
All right, click on blank document. Great. All right, now we're going to be using some of the formatting toolbars. Please type a word for me. Just type a word, anything. Everybody seeing the screen, right? All
Yes,
right.
miss.
Okay, good. Now, the first thing Brittany is going to do is she's going to change the style of the writing. So that what is the thing that is blinking now is called your cursor. So I want you to put the cursor at the beginning of your word, and you're going to select all of the words. So click, keep on them, all right, and then you're going to change the style of the writing. Now, listen carefully, Brittany. The style of the writing is where it says calibre. So I want you to click on the arrow where it says calibre, right beside calibre, body, and that's where all of the style of the writing is. So click on that arrow there. Right, so you have many different styles of writing. Just scroll down and take your time and scroll and you see the many different styles of writing. Right, so that's where you find your style of writing. What
But
style of
Miss, like,
writing is, yes?
Miss, like we always use like Roman, right? Like
Times
anytime.
New Roman is what you normally use for
Yes,
projects.
yes,
But it
miss.
all depends on what you're doing. You might have to change the style of the writing. If you're doing a brochure, you have to probably change the style because you want it to be a bit more creative.
Miss,
So,
Miss, like if you're doing like a cover page, Miss, you put a nice writing, Miss, and then you go to the
right,
normal Roman.
great. You can use different
Oh.
style of writing. Excellent. All right, give me go to, yes, just change it for me. Just click on one and change it for me, Brittany. Excellent. So she can able to change her style of the writing. Can anybody tell me what they think the size, what is the largest size in Microsoft Word?
Miss, I think it's 28.
The largest size in Microsoft Word?
72.
Oh, no.
No, Miss. I think Miss are somewhere in 30s.
No.
It doesn't go.
72.
All right, so tell you what, let us test it out now, Brittany. Now, no, you're going to have more than that. So, Brittany, listen carefully. Now, beside the size, you see A, go over now. Go over to where that A is, to the right of the size there. That's two different, there are three ways to change the size of the writing. All right, so put the arrow there, and it will, that big A right there, so with the arrow, that's one way. So, and up the top now, right beside the size, go back up. There are two A's, that right. So that big A and that small A, those two, excellent. Those are other two ways to change your size of the writing. I want you to click on the big A for me, please, and continue clicking until there is no more. Just continue clicking, and that's able to increase the size. So continue clicking, don't stop. And you're going to see how far it can go. Just continue clicking. You see how the figures are going up? You see the numbers going up?
Miss, so much.
Continue. It's not finished yet. All right, there you go. It stopped right there. Continue.
So miss, we use them big print for the like me. So we use them.
No, I just want to show you saying stop at what size you think it stop. All right,
This
so the biggest size
1638.
1638 is the largest. So you might think it would have stopped at the 72, but it can go farther than that.
Over there, someone know about me.
All right, thank you very right. So the one that the A there, the first A with the arrow there is to increase the size, right? You see, she put the arrow to tell you what it means, increase size. Go to the next one beside it, Brittany. It says decrease. So you can make it smaller or you can make it bigger. So there are three ways to change the size from the where you see the figure there. Where the 8 is now, that's one way, and the decrease font size and increase font size. So there are three ways to change the size of your writing. All right, everybody get that?
Yes.
All right, good. The next thing we're going to do now is, Brittany, can you put the size now back to 12, please? Put the size to 12. You can use any one of the way. You can use this size, right? Good, excellent. So we have to learn to use all three. Now we're going to change the color of the writing. Now the color of the writing is the A with the color below it. The A with the color below it. That one. The A with the color red below it. The A with the color. No, Brittany. The A, good. Click on the arrow there for me, please. Click on the arrow. Good. So there are many different colors. So if you don't see the color that you want, please go down to more colors. And then you can able to choose from the color wheel there and you choose a color. So pick a color, Brittany. Great. And click OK. Right. So if you want to change it to a color and you're not seeing it on when you click on go back to the arrow key for me, please, right beside the color, the A, right beside the text color. Yes. If you don't readily see it there, then you go to more colors and you change it to the color that you choose. Clear?
Yes, miss.
So that is for the text color. Good. The next thing now we're going to be doing is using the bold. Now B is a bold, so click on the B for me. B is a bold. So bold is a way to do what? What does bold allow you to do?
Miss it enlighten, miss like it enlighten the word.
Highlight the word, miss.
Highlight
I
the
would,
word.
okay. While I do understand it the same, but it's more of emphasis. You're
Yes.
emphasizing the word. So it's an emphasis. So I do take what you're saying, but it's really emphasis. Give me so italize now. The I is for italize. So click on the italize something, please. What does italize do to the word? What you just see it do to the word a while ago? What it just do to the word a while ago? Anyone?
Miss, put a line underneath it.
No. Click it back again. It slants it. It slants the word. So the italize is also another way for you to put emphasis on something. All right, now the next thing now is the underline. Can you click on the arrow beside the underline for me? You know, the U is for underline. Now, under the underline icon, you have many different types of underline. Anybody did know that?
Yes, miss.
No, ma'am. No,
Right.
ma'am.
So if you ask something now of the double underline, it's the one where with two lines. So there are many things here to choose from for underline. Can you go on underline? Then if you want to color it too, you can go down to underline color. Go down to underline color. All right. Click on there. Go down to underline color. Good. And you can also color your underline. All right. Why you think Brittany name is in red?
There's an arrow.
Miss, because it's an error. She needs to capitalize the B.
Capitalize, right. Excellent. If you capitalize it now, probably we take it off. Or it's because they don't understand the word.
Sometimes them can't spell.
So it's two of them, because remember now it's probably American English and we are and so on, so I probably don't understand it. So it's two things. One, you're spelling your name correctly, but it's saying no. But it could be that they don't recognize that spelling as well. Right? And you remember saying anytime you're writing your name, Miss Brittany, it is your capital letter for your name, right?
Yes, miss.
So you're saying that they're using the old English? We're using old English, miss?
No, I'm saying that American English is different from British English.
Yeah.
How we spell is different than American, and the most computers now and these formats, they recognize mostly American English. So if you type like favor, the way we spell it, it's going to tell you say it wrong because they're spelling it different.
Or color, miss, or the word color.
Or color.
Or your favorite.
Right. So it all depends on how they spell it. So the formatting it all depends on how you. So if you're doing it will tell you it's incorrect because of the type of English that is on the system.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. All right, so all right, great so far. So the next thing we want to do now. All right, so we have gone ahead, we change the style of the writing, we change the size, we bold it, we italize it, we underline, and we change the color. You see how much thing we do so far? Well, pass up that already, you know.
Yes, miss.
Okay, so the next thing is I will want to do now. Brittany, can you type two sentences for me, one below the other, please? We're going to use the cut and copy and paste function. Can just type two sentences. They probably can continue, yeah. Two, one below the other. Paste the I am. Mm-hmm. All right, thank you. Now, I am going to now ask you now to, we are going to be using the cut and paste function. So first thing I want you to do now is to select the second sentence. So the I am a girl, select it. So you click, keep on the mouse and you scroll, good. Go again. Good. Then I'm going to go up to the cut function up the top on your thread, on the ribbon. Click on, sorry, yes, the cut. Now with the cut function, when you cut something, click on the cut for me. All right, tell me what happened.
It's one of the sentences missing.
Right, so you cut it, that means you're cutting it, you cut it from where it is. Now when you cut it, you can paste it wherever you want. So put the cursor now above Brittany for me, please. Or, right, press enter, press enter. All right, put it above Brittany now. Click on the paste icon. All right, so you see 3 different options. So click on one of the options at below. It says 3 different options there, right? Click on one of them, yeah. Good. So you see she paste it above. So it cut and paste. So that's a cut and paste function. You cut it and you put the cursor wherever you want it to go. So that's a cut and paste. Let's try copy and paste now. You're going to copy the I am, so select I am a boy now. Take your time, go undo, click the undo function. That arrow beside the save button at the top there. That back arrow, right. Click it again one more time, good. Select now. Take your time. Sorry. All right, so go up to now copy. All right, so go now above I am a girl, or go below I am a girl, below I am a girl. In that space there, and then now you're going to paste it now. What happens with the, what you see happening? What happens with the copy and paste function now? What's happening with the paste function? The copy and paste function, anyone?
Miss, it's not copying because she has not highlighted. First she have
Copy it.
highlighted.
I am seeing 2 I am a boy.
Oh.
Are you not seeing the 2 I am a boy?
Okay, yes. Me see it there, miss. Seeing
Right,
it now.
saying, what happens when she copies? When she copy, what happens? When you copy something.
It just copy it. So instead of just deleting it, it lets it stay on the screen. It does copy it and put it somewhere else.
I want you to tell me what is the purpose of the copy function. You copy and what does it do to the word or the sentence?
To duplicate, to replicate.
Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. It duplicates or it replicates the thing that you have copied. And if you do click right click and paste again, click on paste icon again for me, Brittany. Because if you copy something, click on the paste icon again. No, don't copy again. Just click on the paste icon again. Put back the cursor in a blank space first. No, go back. Put the cursor in a blank space and click the paste icon again. Right. If you have copied something and you did not and you didn't recopy, and if you copy something, you can always paste more than one time all over the place. Unless you copy something else, then it changes. So the copy function, once you click copy, you can paste the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Right? So that's the thing with the copy and paste function. It duplicates it and it makes a replica of the same word or the sentence or whatever it is. That's what it does. All right? So that's the copy and paste and the cut and paste. So the cut allows you to move it from one place to another, and the copy, it duplicates it or replicates the word or the sentence. So that's the difference between the two of them. All right. Any questions so far? And don't think I want to give another activity for this, you know. Okay. All right. So the next thing now we're going to be doing is thank you. Let's go to, okay, so above paragraph, where you're seeing now, go above paragraph for me, please. Above paragraph, put your cursor, right, below there now. Good, that alignment. Align right, go to the first one. We're automatically at left alignment. So when you type it in, you're automatically in the left. Go to the next one for me, please. That one is your center. And the other one beside it is your right alignment. And go beside the next one for me now. Justify. So it tells you what each of them represents. Now I want you to click on one of the, click on your first, click on the Brittany. Go to the Brittany one. Go to Brittany. Select it. And then you want it to center it. So click on the center icon. Excellent. So that's all you do. You select whatever you're doing and you can center your document. Right alignment for me now. Click the right alignment. No, not the left, the right. Good. Great. And then go back now to your left. Excellent. So that is for the alignment now. Your center. Why would we center something? Centering is what? Why would we center a word or a paragraph, or why would we center a head? Why would we center something? What was the purpose of the centering?
The center some of our titles.
To differentiate between the heading and the body.
Excellent. What would you say? What you said, Ramon?
No, me that type of title, like a title.
Right. So it different. Good. So it would be like a title. So you want them to know that it's a title. So the centering kind of allows you to differentiate the title from everything else. Excellent. All right. So let me see what else we're going to do for today. We do the style of the writing, the color, that. One more thing, and then we will, because it's 12 o'clock now, and I know I'm only getting hungry already.
So, Miss.
Yes?
Miss, Miss, like when they center, Miss, it can be like if you're typing, Miss, so like say you're typing a paragraph, Miss, you use the center, Miss, so you know that if you don't want it to the margin line, Miss, say use that.
Well, it depends on what you're doing, Whitney. Depends on what you're doing, because not everything calls for you to center your paragraph. It all depends on what you're doing. The type of document, you
Yes.
can center your paragraph if you wish. So it all depends on what you're doing. Right?
Okay, Miss.
Mm-hmm. You saying something, Chantal?
No, Miss, I was just thinking that the only way I edit I center unless it's a heading.
Unless it's what?
Unless I'm adding something.
Right. Something a heading can be used, but it can also center. Depends on all depends on what you're doing. Suppose you want to center a paragraph, it depends on what you're doing. But when you're doing assignments, you left align your assignments. You left align them. You do not center your introduction or not like that. You left align your assignments. Always stay to the left. All right, let me see now one more thing before we. Okay, so go where. So I want you to go to page layout for me, please. Go up to page layout. Go up to the top of the ribbon and look for page layout for me. The next we're going to do, I want it's page. Click on it, Danny. Brittany. No, it's not that one there. It's not that. Go to design. Sorry, design. Go to design. Good. Now, on the design, I want to go now to page border. Go to page border. So that's where you will, that's the best way to go to your border. Go to page border. To the right is the page border. Click. Good. Now, you see the page border. Now, the page border allows you to border your page. So scroll down where it says style. Under style, scroll down, you see many different styles of border. So go down to style, right? So scroll and you see the different style borders. Now these regular styles are probably better to use for your projects than the other types. Scroll down a little bit more. Ah, great. Click on one of those for me. Anyone you wish. Click on one that you wish to do. And you do not, choose one, Brittany. All right. Then if you want to put a color, go below where you see color. You can change the color of the border. Right? Do never you choose yellow. Because yellow is too pale and we're going to be able to choose just to see it. I remember if you're not seeing the color that you want, you go to more colors and you can able to choose more color, a different color. So pick a color. You choose a color already? Okay, great. Now click OK for me, please. We're going to go back to that. Click OK. All right, it's a bit pale, but are you seeing the border around the page?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Right, so that's a way you to choose your border. Go back to page border for me again, Brittany. And Brittany, I would just like to thank you for doing this today. To me, it's a better way of you following the concepts. And somebody else will be doing this next class. Who is going to be the next person to do to be the one to share the screen next week? Who is going to do that? Who that? Deirdre?
Miss, I don't know nothing.
Good. So Deirdre,
No,
good. We
Miss,
choose
no.
Deirdre. Don't worry about it. We're all learning the same way. So good, Deirdre next. Somebody else will be following Deirdre after that.
Miss, no, no.
Oh, you're choosing a different color. Ah, nice. Okay,
Miss,
one
my
more
eye
thing.
now,
What you saying, Ramon?
my eye now left the screen because I don't know nothing.
Ramon, we cannot continue saying that you don't. Are you learning anything, Ramon?
Sure.
Okay, that's all I want to know. Ramon, if you have difficulties, Ramon, you find yourself to the institution where we can assist you better, because we do have an assistant in the lab as well. All right?
Okay, miss.
But do not stay home and say can't. Come not taking that excuse. And say you don't know. That is not an excuse. You go back to the recording and so on. I'll be sending the recording as a link, as a YouTube link to you. Starting from now, I'm not going to be downloading. I'm not going to be. I'm going to change the format as I send the videos moving forward for the class. All right. So it is easier for you to get. And what it's going to be, but you have to have the internet to access it. So I'm going to put it as a YouTube link for you to click on, and it's easier for you to get onto it, to see it. All right?
Miss, and can you help Miss Francis with hers as well, because we're unable
I am not
to
able
access
to access other person's platform and their videos. And I'm not going to be able to do it for everybody because I teach a host. I can't manage that there. Me not gonna have no life myself. I remember I'm teaching just as everybody else. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to take on that at all. I'm very sorry. It's going to be too much. I have to find, everybody have to try to find a way. I'm not able to take that on. The last thing, go under art for me, please. Go under art. You see the border under art? You can choose an art border as well. And the art border is mostly used for when you scroll down a little under the width. Right, go to art. The art border is mostly used if you have doing flyers and brochures and so on. Click on the arrow. Yes. Click on the arrow. Or you're choosing. Okay. Click on the arrow. They want to see all that is there. Can you click on the arrow that we can see? Or it's not showing. Oh, it's not showing. I'm not seeing it showing. All right, so the art border has a lot of colorful borders. Can you just interchange between some more, please, so they can see the different ones? Just keep on choosing a different one. Don't click OK now, just scroll through. Right. You see, the art borders are very colorful. Right. You see? So we don't use these art borders for regular assignments. You use it for brochures. If you're doing things like that, flyers and so on, that's when you use that. You don't use it for regular assignments. You use the regular page border at the top there for your assignments. So choose one now, Daniel, and you can click OK. Excellent. Okay, thank you very much, Danielle. Excellent job. So that is what we're doing. That is for today's class. We will wrap up Microsoft Word in our next class. And as usual, I give an activity. Please look out for the activity between now and tomorrow morning. You'll see the link and the activity together for today's class. Yes, Brittany?
Miss, you know, I did want to ask you if when I send the work to you in the PowerPoint where it send long time, you did get it?
I believe so. I'm going to go back through. I'm going to go back through with my listing now that I have the names and so on and see who sent me. So I'm going to go back through.
Okay, miss.
Yeah, and I will let you know. All right. So any questions, anyone? Any questions? Anything you want to clarify? So we're going to wrap up with this for today, and I will send the activity. And I'm asking you to make sure it's sent back to me before the next class. It is on, the thing is, with these activities, it allows you to practice a little bit more. As I said, if you have an issue, make sure you find yourself down here. Yes, Ramon.
No, me that member Brianna for send the
You're
assignment.
reminding Brianna.
Yeah. Yeah, Brianna.
Just send me an email.
All right.
Miss.
All right. Any questions? Anything you want to clarify, anyone?
Miss, I've been, Miss.
Go ahead.
Miss, I've been getting emails from group 6-7. Miss, I don't know.
I know why. Because they still have you on the listing because you were under the part-time. I'm going to make sure it come out. I'm going to take care of that, Whitney. Whitney, just send me a reminder, email me and remind me, please.
Okay, Miss.
Yeah. I think because you were on the it looked like you were on the part-time platform, and that's why they had you under the part-time platform.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, no, you know if you email me, because you know.
Yes, Miss.
All right. Any other question? Anything you want to clarify before we wrap up? You can stop sharing. Go again.
Miss on the site is still asking me to confirm, like to add the current password, new password, Miss, in order for me to proceed.
It's asking you to create a new password. So you put back the change me underscore, and then you're going to change your password now to one that you can remember. That's what it's asking you to do.
Also, something that I can remember, like my own password.
You create your own password, yes. So you put back I'll come into your nail. You put back the change me one on the first one, the way it's a current.
56, yes.
And then you put now the new password. You create your own password now below that, where it says new password. That's what you have to do.
I'm reminding them whosoever is going to send the email to remind you that we're coming Wednesday, Miss. I don't know who's going to send the email.
We're gonna have to go speak differently now and say and think there, because the person who is going to be the one to do that, who is doing that, who's going to be the one to deal with the persons who want to come to the institution. A matter of fact, Deirdre.
Yes, you know, I know nothing.
Deirdre, you have to deal with that. Find out who want to come to the institution and the day and the time. So you work on that.
All right, I'll get the names and send them to Brianna.
Right. Yeah. So you deal with that. Yes, Whitney? Okay, so all right. So I'm going to stop the recording and let us deal with those young people.